Here at ABC 10, we know it's important to put the spotlight on local teachers who go above and beyond for their students in the classroom. And last night was a very special night as we recognized all of our Teachers of the Month for the last school year, including announcing our annual Teacher of the Year winner. And we have 2020's big winner for ABC 10's Teacher of the Year with us, Lisa List from Woodlake Elementary. Congratulations, Lisa. And thank you for being such a superstar in the classroom for all of your students.
Thank you so much. This is mind-blowing. I never expected that I would be announced as the winner. It totally came as a shock.
Well, this is awesome. How did you feel when your name was announced as ABC 10's 2020 Teacher of the Year?
I second-guessed it. I looked at it and I was like, wait, who did they say? You know, my husband said, baby, they said you. And I was like, oh my God, you're kidding. They said me? I never expected it. I really thought y'all had already told the person and they were going to come on live when you announced it. And I was shocked. Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's amazing, and I'm so glad that it came as a surprise, but obviously you're well deserving. You were originally nominated by your 5th grade class. Did you feel something special in particular teaching that group of students?
I absolutely did. That class was a great class. I ended up moving up with them to 6th grade, so I ended up having a split class, so I got to take that class up with me, and we finished a lot of projects, and we finished our bandage project that year. So that class definitely will be always one of my most special classes, because after an 11-year project to finish it, and we collected 1.5 million bandages for the children who were killed in the Holocaust, and that class was the one that we got to do it with. And by taking them up to 6th grade, they were also able to tour an Anne Frank exhibit and show it to people all around our area. So there was a lot of stuff we were able to finish, and it was just phenomenal having them again.
Well, I'm sure you definitely will be a lasting impression and positive memory in their lives. Now, in your Teacher of the Month video, I recall you talked about how some of your students, they start off by saying they hate school, but then you really take the time to dive into what's making them feel that way. Does that happen a lot?
It actually does. I think this is my 33rd year teaching, and
Wow.
I probably have a couple students every single year who start out telling me how much they hate me or school or whatever it is. And the whole point is you got to take the time to figure out what it is that's upsetting them, because 99% of the time it's not really the teacher, it's not us that they're mad at. They're mad at the world, and they're mad at what's going on in their lives. So it's very important to take that time out. And you know, I don't expect it to happen overnight, and sometimes it takes months, but usually by Christmas most of them have come around, and we kind of have a well-oiled machine by that point. And it's very exciting to see them not be angry anymore and be happy.
Yeah, it's always interesting and special, that bond that teachers can develop with their students. You said you've been doing this for 33 years. And are you taking a Zoom break right now to be with us?
Sort of, yes. So I put my kids into a breakout room and I told them they were supposed to listen to this story on their own, and that I was giving them a chance to do something by themselves and see how well they did, because they think it's a special thing that they're doing, and I kind of just have them in there because I'm supposed to be teaching them right now.
And 33 years, I'm sure, I mean, especially this year, things have really changed. But what have you seen over your career? I mean, that's more than 3 decades.
Oh, yeah, I know. You know, kids are still kids. Even 33 years ago is still kind of the same thing. I think I've figured out some ways to figure out how to motivate them and how to make them achieve more. But kids are still kids, and deep down they just want somebody to love them and care about them, and they want to be held responsible for what they have to do. Definitely this virtual thing has been an experience. But I've also found some positive things with that, because we're able to, as a high poverty school, you know, we never have any extra money, and people don't want to come in and spend time in the classroom without getting paid a lot of times, you know, authors and things like that. And this virtually, I was able to find authors and scientists and business owners who came into my classroom and talked free, and the kids love it, I love it, and it's been really good, a good part of the virtual.
Wow. Have you always wanted to be a teacher? Is there maybe a teacher that, you know, made an impression on you when you were a young student?
No, I'm kind of the anomaly for that, because I had a lot of teachers who like to throw me away, so that's kind of why I work so hard to make sure that my kids don't feel like I'm throwing them away. And I wanted to be a child psychologist and open up a youth home for homeless kids when I was a kid. And then I started working with, you know, a place in MD Anderson in Texas and the kids started dying, and I thought, oh gosh, I said, I can't do this. I can't have my kids die. So I thought, well, maybe teaching, then I can work with kids. And then it kind of turned out to be my calling. And I've loved every minute of it, so I'm glad that I went into teaching.
Yeah, and here you are, 2020 Teacher of the Year. I also want to mention real quick, you've actually been involved with a nonprofit called Donors Choose, and that's kind of helped you get some things done in your classroom.
Absolutely. Donors Choose has been great because, like I said, we don't get a lot of money for extras, and I like to take my kids on big field trips and do a lot of fun things with them, and Donors Choose has been great. Because I write projects out and then I tell the kids, I said, a bunch of rich people look at them and they say, wow, aren't these kids phenomenal? And they pay us money, so they do it. It takes a little bit of work, but it's fun too, and I'm just so grateful. I've probably had 30, 40 projects funded over the years, and they've been as small as timers to time kids when they're reading, and as large as paying for our entire tolerance trip to go to Los Angeles. So
wow.
Donors Choose has been great.
Well, I can definitely feel your passion. I hear you. You're going above and beyond for these kids. Congratulations again on a well-deserved honor. Enjoy it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I can't believe it still.
Yeah,
Phenomenal.
Enjoy it. Say hi to your kids for us. And if you know a deserving teacher who should be recognized as our Teacher of the Month, you can let us know. Nominate them on the ABC 10 website. And who knows, maybe you're going to see them right here on our